Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the podcast. Today, we're going to tell you about our new featured truck contest for 2025. We've been doing this for the last few years. We're going to tell you all about that. But before we do, I want to tell you where you can go and get your truck looking its best. That's our friends over at Chrome Supply Warehouse. Chrome Supply Warehouse is in Belleville, Ontario. They've got 8,000 square feet of the best chrome parts that you can get. And you know what? You're going to love stopping in there. They got room for 100 trucks. No problem with truck parking. Ask. You can get a bottle of water or coffee, sit around, check out their stuff. You're going to love it. They've got interior parts. They've got exterior parts. And they've got chrome parts. And if you don't, you know what? If you don't see what you like, they can get it made for you. That's right. That is right, my friends. All right. So, hey, you know what? You want to check them out for sure. All right, let's talk about our contest. We've been doing this for the last few years. We started doing featured trucks, I'm going to say, probably around 2018. We were probably the first year we didn't do trucks. I think we started like the second year. So maybe 2017, 2018. When did we start this thing? Oh, yeah, 2015. So, yeah, probably 2017, I probably started doing feature trucks. And you know what? The reason I did the feature trucks is I just love trucks. I don't know about you guys, but I am like a kid in a candy store. Give me a shiny new Pete and let's talk about it. So that's what we're doing. So here's what happened. Over the years, we were just shooting trucks. And we still do that. We just kind of, anything that catches my eye gets in there. Sometimes people send us something. Some people ask us to come out and do their truck. Some people know that we do a feature truck and we do it every year. So here's what we've done. Over the years, we started doing this in 2020 is when we started the contest itself. So we've started featured trucks long before. For a couple years, we didn't do anything. We just kind of like, hey, here's your featured truck. We show one every Friday. So if you think about that, with the exception of maybe a couple weeks, there's like 50 trucks a year that we showcase, and some of them get put back into the rotation. Like if they were a feature truck last year, we probably don't show them. But if they were a feature truck 3 years ago, we might show them again. We always looking out at the truck shows for some cool trucks and the drivers that take pride. And the whole idea of it is to showcase the drivers taking pride in their ride. That is the whole idea of this. And you know what? Especially the working trucks, right? It's one thing to have a show truck that you don't move. It's another thing to have a working truck that you're trying to keep clean and you're taking it to the shows and doing all of that. And there's been some great ones over the years. Our first one here that we did, I don't know if you remember the Admiral. The Admiral was with Transwest out of Quebec. And this thing was a beautiful, beautiful Peterbilt that we showcased. It had the giant Eagle sleeper on it, the big ones with like a living room in the back. It was all wood panel. I think it was about an 85 Pete, the one that we were showcasing. We had that one. And then we had the one from our friends Joe Sketto. So this was an old JTS truck, which if you know JTS out of Ontario here, they're out of the Barrie area, Aurelia. This was a 1986 custom Peterbilt. He was our 2021 winner, and he had everything, so many details. So this truck was stretched out. Him and his brother Claudio have beautiful trucks. Claudio's got a beautiful Peterbilt that's been showcased on here as well. So Joe won in 2021, and he's got so detailed that the mechanic, I think, is underneath. He's got a cartoon of a cartoon, so that when the mechanic's laying there changing oil or something, they can look up and see a cartoon and have a laugh. I think he has one on the roof of the trailer too, or something like that. Anyway, I thought that was a very cool featured truck. So he was our winner, and I don't vote on these. I put the trucks in, but our fan club is actually who votes on who wins. So we do them in rounds. We do them in rounds of like 4 or 5 trucks per round. They vote over a number of weeks, and then somebody comes out the winner, and that's the winner for the year. So Joe Sketto was the winner for the year in 2021 with his 86 Custom Pete. And then we had our friend Trevor Neal. He won in 2022. He's with Anderson Haulage. He has a day cab Pete, hauls gravel. It was not like that's the cool thing about the trucks. The trucks don't have to be the nicest trucks. Like his was not the nice. His is a nice truck, but it was not the nicest of the show. There's like show trucks there that were much nicer, but it's the pride. Again, we're trying to showcase that pride, and the pride he took in that truck. He always keeps it good. He's got really a lot of pride about the industry. He's a model builder too. He built us a very, very cool lead pedal media truck. Thank you so much, Trevor. It was awesome. So Trevor won in 2022. My friend Brett won with his 78 cab over Peterbilt. It's a 352. He restored it. And this is what happens a lot of times, right? Somebody comes out with the truck of the year. You see it at every show. It's new to the market. It's new to the industry. People know they've been building it in the past or whatever. And so when it comes out, it's a big deal. Like you cannot not do this, right? So he won in 2023. He won for his cab over Pete, which came out, which he had been building for 10 years. This thing is absolutely beautiful. You can see all of these. If you want to go to our YouTube channel, just look under Lead Pedal Best Featured Trucks, and you will see them there for sure. So you'll see his truck there, and then you will see our 2024 truck. Now, you guys have probably seen this. Again, 2024, this came out in the industry. It's one of the Skillix trucks. This one's, I call it the Joker truck, but this was Daryl Koch's truck. It's purple. You can't miss it. It's got the Joker on the back, which reflects into the front nose of the trailer. So this is just absolutely a gorgeous truck. And if you know the Skillix fleet at all, they don't miss a detail, right? It's always, I mean, there's some of these trucks, you know, they're going to be winning. And Daryl drives this every week. This is his regular truck. So keeping it up is very, very cool. And so those were the trucks that we had on the, that we've got up to now. So now we're in 2025. And we're about to choose another one. And we've had a lot of classic trucks this year. So I'm not sure how this is going to win. I haven't seen, I'm trying to remember, and there might be one, I just is escaping my mind, but there might be one that really stands out. Usually every year there's one that really kind of stands out. And you kind of go, that's the one. But I haven't seen that this year. So I'm going to, or at least I don't think I have. I've seen a lot of nice trucks, don't get me wrong. I just don't think I've seen that one. So we'll find out. And now what happens? So our fan club is the one who chooses. All right. So what I do is I post them every week instead of our featured trucks. So like we've run out of featured trucks now. All the featured trucks that I've put up have come out up to the end of October. So now November and December, we're going to vote. I want to do it over the 6 weeks. So the last week we announce the winner, and then the winner gets a prize. So what does the winner get? Well, this has been growing too, right? So over the years, it was really nothing. Poor Admiral in 2020 didn't get anything. I think we gave them T-shirts or something like that, a couple shirts. I'm not even sure what I gave Joe in 2021 because we were just kind of doing it. We weren't thinking about it. We were just kind of doing it. Oh, that's a nice truck. Yeah. So then in 2022, it got better. So in 2022, we did for Trevor, he won. I did a truck. So I do a truck design. For those of you who don't know, I'm an artist. Truck illustrations is what I do. So I did a truck, and then we put it on a T-shirt, and then we. He got a T-shirt. He got a lead pedal hat, if I had any. Then he got a picture of it. You get a framed picture of your truck, and that was so. It's about a $300 value for what you get for everything. And then Brett, he got a lot of stuff because I was, and what we're gonna do. I'll talk about Chrome Supply in a minute, but we were gonna do like a $250 gift certificate at Chrome Supply Warehouse. Well, he owns the Chrome shop. So, giving him back his own thing seemed kind of weird. So what I did is I did up, again, he got a caricature of his truck all framed up. And then he also got, I think we made a mug, and we made he made a couple pillows with his thing, and he had a blanket. Like he had a bunch of stuff in there for his winning. And then for Daryl's truck, the Why So Serious 2024 truck, we went nuts, not only because of us, but because of Chrome Supply Warehouse. So what happens is Chrome Supply Warehouse is our featured truck sponsor for this. So so what we did is we had like $250, and then we were going to go and so we had the art stuff. So I did a picture of Daryl's truck and framed it all up and all that. And then I did, we did a $50 gift certificate from Chrome Supply Warehouse. Again, this was another problem, is that Skillix already deals with Chrome Supply Warehouse. So, and their trucks have everything. So there was really nothing else to give them, but there was a new polish out that year, and Brett threw that in. He threw in about $200 worth of stuff on top of that for him. So Daryl got about a $400 prize out of this one this year, which I thought was very cool. So congratulations to Daryl. So I can tell you, I don't know what we're going to do this year. There will be the caricature piece for the winner. There will be a $50 gift certificate from Chrome Supply Warehouse, and I don't know what else we're going to throw in there, but that's about a $300 prize right there. So that's what we're going to do. Chrome Supply Warehouse is our sponsor for the contest. So they are our partner for this, and you'll see them on everything. They're a sponsor of our show. Big shout out. They're already a sponsor, and they're usually on our Friday feature truck episode. But they're for the feature truck winner thing is a separate thing, and they're part of that as well. So so we're gonna find out. I know, and if you check it out, last year we went shopping for Daryl. He got lights. He really did well, because their company deals a lot with Chrome Supply, so they kind of went overboard. That's not what everybody else is gonna get all the time, but we'll see. We're trying to make it fun for you. Hey, you know what? There's no cost for the people to get their truck in. They don't even know they're in the contest. We choose based on the trucks that we have featured that year. So that's how you're getting in the contest. You know, you could send us and it still won't make it in the contest because we have not featured you this year. It might make it in for 2026. So that's how this works, and that's why this works. So we'll see what happens. So starting today is, I just wanted to go through some of the past winners, how the contest works for 2025. And this is going to be very cool. So I know you won't want to miss this for sure. So get ready to see some of the coolest trucks that we featured over the year, and help us vote. If you want to be part of the fan club, go to our Facebook group called the Lead Pedal Fan Club, and you can join there, and then you can help us vote for sure. All right, let's get into some of the events that we got coming up, just to get you back up to speed. They're almost done. But before we do that, let me tell you about a place that can help you with your taxes, RS2000 Tax Services. That's right. You want to check them out for sure. We use them ourselves. If you're in Ontario, Canada, and you're in the trucking or farming industries, specifically if you're a truck driver, owner operator, you want to check these guys out. And go to rs2000tax.com is where you can find out all about them. So let's bring you up to speed on what's going on as far as events for the rest of this year.
By far my favorite station.
You're the best. Oh, yeah.
I love you guys.
All right, so if you're listening to this the day of, which would be November 7th, you probably missed half of the events. But the next one that's coming up is the TCA Bridging the Barriers event, which is happening November 19th, 2025 in Mississauga, Ontario. You can go to Truckload BBB 3Bs, BBB.com to learn all about that. And then there's the Trucking Network is having their Fleet Executive Summit on November 25th, 2025 in Brampton, Ontario. You can check that out at fleetexecsummit.net. All right, so there's your two. There's the next two that we've got. You could add, if you're in the States, you got Thanksgiving in there. And then, of course, there's Christmas. So that's what's happening for the end of the year as far as trucking events go that I know of. There might be some I don't know. If there is, feel free to email it to us, and we'll add it to our calendar every year. And if you want to check out any of these events and click through, you can go to our events calendar on the Lead Pedal podcast. All right, so there you go. That's what's making headlines today, and so check out our featured truck, check out the events, and check out our sponsors, Chrome Supply Warehouse and RS2000 Tax Services. All right, my friends, we will talk to you later. Lots going on. Check out our YouTube channel on this stuff, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.